My name is Conal Thomas. I'm the Director of Conal's Tree Service Limited. We had a very successful day today. It was our 2016 Safety Day.
Basically what we tried to do this year was bring a few different entities together so we can educate each other on especially rescue or remote location rescue as regards to emergency procedures as well. So we had a few different talkers here today. We had Mick O'Brien, a good friend of Conal Thomas, and he gave us a brief safety outline from a construction point of view.
Because we're all cogs in a wheel, we're all branches on a tree, and everybody is relying and depending on the next person. And to be aware of that before you go out every day is the single most important aspect of your job.
We had Anthony Walsh from Liffey Distributors,
who gave us a brief talk on battery powered chainsaws.
The charge time for your battery to 100%. You can see it's about 1.5 pence or cent to charge it.
What we intend to do with the battery powered chainsaws is use them in urban areas for vegetation management on LV networks for ASB. It's going to reduce noise pollution. It's also going to reduce the need for carrying around hazardous substances. Myself, I've done a little bit on there on remote location pack. So we have an AED in one Jeep, which is a defibrillator. We have a bit of a rescue tent, and we have now incorporated a new first aid kit. It's a larger first aid kit that contains a tourniquet, SAM splints, also a blood clotting hemostatic bandage. We're going to enrol these out within all the crews for use. We're going to provide training for the lads to use these specific pieces of kit because it's not covered under your normal occupational first aid.
Ash dieback, which we have in the country for a number of years now, was first noted in Eastern Europe.
We had Joe McConville from the Tree Council of Ireland who came to talk to us about his invasive species tree diseases that's coming in from Asia and Europe there.
2015 there were 52 individual positive samples from trees of native hedgerows, and the big problem that we have to concern ourselves with is whether or not this disease will spread from forestry and roadside plantings into the native ash population.
We also had Joe O'Gorman. He's from the first response team there in Dublin, just to give us a brief talk on like helicopter rescue there and just to basically back up what I was trying to say about rescue. I'd done a rescue demonstration of how to bring somebody safely down and out of the tree with a few tips and tricks in case you're stuck without a piece of gear or what we can use.
Some of these people didn't see our Safety Day before and they were highly impressed. Some of the younger lads today, we've only taken them on the last few months, so they realise our commitment to safety and what it's all about. You know, the best reason for working safe is waiting for you at home.
Just finished out my first month with the company, and I'm delighted to see their dedication to health and safety. I worked with a few companies now in all over the world really, and generally you find it's a very fine line between health and safety and production, but with Conal's Tree Service it's a very clear and present line, and yeah, their dedication to health and safety is some of the best I've seen.
Well, I thought the company identified a lot of the hazards that are confronting the worker on a regular basis and an ongoing basis, and created the awareness in the mind of each employee that when he goes out there representing the company each day, that priority is safety at all times, and that came across very much in all the modules that were presented here today.
There's a lot of interesting things now that we've learned today in regards to the new technologies, in regards to batteries and the chainsaws, and more so I found about the safety aspect of things, how they've progressed. In under a year, like I think it was last May, we done the last safety, and a lot of things have progressed there. We listened to other speakers as well, and they were just telling us about the general concept of safety and how it's helping us in the workplace, and not only us, but people, our surroundings, and people that we may come into contact in livestock and a range of other things.
I found Conal's Tree Services Safety Day 2016 very good indeed. Keeping people safe at work is the main thing, because you want them to get home to their families in the evening is very important. So I think it's great to be here today and observe all the safety procedures at Conal's Tree Services. have in place. I think it's absolutely fantastic how they go about their work.
And I just feel myself that, you know, you surround yourself with good people and you have a successful business.
I found personally that we were able to bring a bit more to the table this year as regards to upskilling our lads, especially the first aid. It's been a big one, and I feel that it's been a goal that we have achieved in trying to bring emergency services and our actual industry together to see how we could better rescue or better prepare for an accident. Not that we have many accidents, but it's that one accident that could cost somebody's life. So I feel that's been a good job, that we've been able to get a specific pack for our industry, a specific procedure for rescue or needing the emergency services. So that for me, that's where I feel today was a big hit.
Conal's Tree Service have genuine care for their employees.
Conal Tree Services for me is a great company. It's a great company to work for. Everybody at the company is very happy to work for Conal. It's a great environment to work, very safe environment to work in, and a very happy environment to work in, and it's great to be working with Conal.
Well, looking at what I've seen here today, I would readily endorse the company as an outstanding progressive company who care for the employee, care for the work they're doing, are reliable, and without a shadow of a doubt are definitely a company to contend with going forward in the current industrial state.
Conal's Tree Service is a safety conscientious company that is good to its employees, provides all training needs, all PPE. It's just a really good company to work for. There's a really good vibe around it. Conal, you couldn't meet a better boss, to be honest.
I suppose the young lads took away from today that we care about them, that there's no shortcuts, and they are working around live lines, and a tenth of an amp can kill you. So it's important that we work as a unit, we work together, and we're improving every year, and we continue that improvement, and that's, I suppose, the most important thing of today, that we're learning from it, and we're hopefully take it to a new stage next year.